Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from AWBW, bringing you another live league game of the day. Today we are graced with a match on covering version 2. This is fog of war, triple base, single airport, and a comm tower. Maybe, if you get it. Who knows? Alright, but we're also graced with Scandalous and Noobplaine as our players today, and they have chosen to play a FLAK mirror. FLAK. Whoa. Some cool stuff. Some cool stuff is going to be happening here, folks. We're going to be getting some luck roll city. Or we're just going to get really bad luck. I don't know. Because FLAK, as a day-to-day ability, will get -9 to plus 24% luck damage as just a day-to-day. So he could potentially hit for 24 points higher on all of his units than what he's supposed to, but he can also do -9% lower than what he's supposed to. So very interesting CEO indeed. A lot of his attacks are definitely a coin flip. You know, sometimes you get heads, sometimes you get tails, sometimes you just drop the coin into the sewer and you never see it again, folks. Alright, so his co-power is Brute Force, increases the luck range from -19 to plus 49, which can be very good or very bad. But Barbaric Blow, the super co-power, will increase that luck range once again to -39%. So he could potentially do 39% less damage or 89% more damage. So, whoa. FLAK is a gamble indeed, folks. That's why we love to play him. He's a gamble. Lots of people hate Luxios, you know, especially when you get to the higher competitive brackets, but sometimes we just love to see a good luck roll, folks, and hopefully we're gonna see a bunch here today. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one here. On day 1, 2, and 3, we have the standard infantry builds, because you gotta get the infantry on the field. Number 1 priority in Advance Wars by Web, and the infantry are rolling indeed with a recon coming shortly after the infantry builds from the Noobplaine. Very interesting because Scandalous has decided to not go with the standard recon, which is very interesting indeed. Let's see if that's going to play a role later on in the game. Alrighty, so infantry are rolling out. Now, Scandalous should have enough to, well, he should buy recon, but he doesn't. Buys a tank, which is great. Everybody loves tanks. Everybody loves tanks that get plus 24% luck rolls. That's what it's all about, folks. It's all about that luck roll. I really hope that we are going to be seeing some very interesting luck rolls here today. But the infantry are moving out to begin the capture chains. We have a nice little property skip here. We were capping and now we're not. We're going for this property over here. Kind of interesting a little bit. I mean, I do agree with the fact that sometimes you can skip properties to cap other properties. I also like income. So, you know, it's a very, I don't know. You know, I just like income. that's just it. You know what? There are some maps when definitely skips are possible. I believe a skip is really good if there's another property that you can catch right away. It looks like this property is like just out of range, which is fine. But it looks like this infantry is going to go up here. This guy's probably going to go down here. I feel like Mr. Scandalous is going to try to be a little scandalous and go up and try to cap that comm tower, which is incredibly risky to do, especially when, you know, that's when your opponent is also going to be at the comm tower, right? But we'll see. Oh, we goes for the comm tower. What a risky fella. What a risky fella indeed. Trying to get that comm tower, going up and capping some more properties. Has actually scouted the recon. So now Scandalous knows the Noobplaine has the recon on the comm tower, and it is going to go somewhere to attack. Where is it going to attack? I don't know. Is it going to pull back? I don't know. We're going to see. We are dealing with FLAK. So, I mean, FLAK, he does some wild things, but he actually attacks the infantry from the best tile you could possibly attack from here. Definitely be keeping very, very far away from your opponent's reinforcements. Very nice move. Alright, so we interrupt the income, and we are not going to be going for the comm tower because we know that there's the infantry there ready to interrupt, and we get vision and take a big old hit on that infantry capping the comm tower. So that has been interrupted. 5 HP. There is 2 days left to that capture if we manage to secure it. Alrighty, are we gonna see a tank strike coming up here to strike out this infantry that so boldly attacked our infantry? Very curious. And we do. Oh my god, and it doesn't do enough damage. That was definitely negative luck. That should have been a full KO, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't, so that's the way it goes sometimes. We got a copter build over here from Scandalous. That guy is going to be coming all the way from back here. It's going to take quite a bit of time to get up there. This is a really interesting map too because of the black boat which is on this pipe seam. So anytime your opponent is going to be building an air unit, you're going to see what it is every single time, unless you destroy, you know, that black boat. So very interesting dynamic there. Alrighty, so Noobplaine pulls back, brings the tank closer to the center, brings the recon into the forest. Where is this tank gonna go? I don't know, but we are gonna find out together, folks. Let's see where he goes. Oh, and he pulls back and sits right there on the city. Highly defensive terrain, absolutely out of the way of everything. Will he even be able to help the front line? Yes, he will, because he can cover quite a bit of ground from right here. A little bit limited into attacking this zone, but that is perfectly fine. Pulling back, probably expecting Scandalous to come up here and interrupt this infantry right here. Not interrupt, but probably KO it if we get the luck roll. Now we will see if we get the luck roll very, very soon. I have a feeling that Scandalous is definitely going to go up and take that attack. And we don't get the KO in one shot, but we do get a 2-hit KO there. Not too shabby indeed. Definitely going to be needing some reinforcements there on the northern front. Going and attempting to cap the property again, which is very interesting. Only 6 HP on that unit. Going in for a cap on the comm tower again also. Unfortunately for him, he is in recon vision with 2 units ready to interrupt it. So I do not know if that's going to work out in the long run, but it does appear that Scandalous has 2 recons on the field now. Another tank build and infantry, and the copter is getting closer to the front lines. So if Noobplaine has been paying attention here, he is probably going to be building an anti-air this turn. Very likely. Yep, there's the anti-air, and there is the artillery build. Very interesting. I think we are going to be seeing the elimination of a black boat here pretty soon with that artillery. We did go and interrupt this here. This guy doesn't necessarily need to be interrupted right away. This guy doesn't really, I guess he does need to be interrupted. Lab capture, kind of sus, but that's fine. Labs are always good in live, because you can end up winning like a tiebreaker with them. So it's not like the worst thing in the world to go for them, but it's also kind of risky because it leaves your units pretty vulnerable to attack if you go in for that little old attack there. Double artillery build and a recon build over here from Scandalous. Definitely going to be thinking about destroying that black boat here pretty soon. Other artillery I can see probably definitely going to the front line, unless we're planning on doing a conjoined attack here to take it out in one turn. Now, I'm not sure what the roll on that is, but it's probably pretty close to being a KO. And Noobplaine is pushing ahead with his units, walking forward like a decisive unit here, managing to get a couple KOs and interrupting the comm tower further. So neither players have actually captured the comm tower, which is perfectly fine, because in all reality, you don't even really need a comm tower. I mean, obviously the comm tower is really good because you get plus 10% attack, but as long as your opponent doesn't have a comm tower, it doesn't really matter too much if you get the comm tower, because you're still on equal playing ground. So, is what it is, folks. And speaking of what it is, this should not have been a 2-hit KO, but because we are playing as the wonderful FLAK, it was a 2-hit KO. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, double tanks moving over to the western front. Tank moving up here, got a little KO there, not too shabby. Probably going to be acquiring this city next turn. And we are actually not in range of tanks, so this tank is going to get away scot-free here pretty soon. Very nice. Very, very nice. Unfortunately, the battlecopter has absolutely no idea of the devastating threat which is awaiting him. This little alien-looking insectoid of a triangle just waiting for an opportunity to just get to the front lines and just strike like a praying mantis, ripping its prey out of the sky. Whoosh! It's gonna be bad, folks. It's gonna be bad. Let's pray for our battlecopter friend, and hopefully he does not get caught in the snare. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Good job, battlecopter. Sensing danger, the battlecopter actually moves to the western front of the map, anticipating some dangerous times ahead. And we end up losing that infantry. So that's fine. It's fine. Alright. Oh, unfortunately, we left a tank open for another tank to come in here and take a first strike on a city. So that tank is going to be healed up to full next turn unless we do something crazy like attack it. Are we gonna attack it? That is a good question. Very nice position over here from Noobplaine. Got the double tank recon infantry triad of shielding over here, which is very nice. Going for the comm tower, which is perfectly fine. That does make it so there is a high value target to attack, so it might be a very good bait, especially with the artillery just behind and just out of 2-point vision as well. So might be a good one. We'll see. Oh, and neither of the artillery actually went to attack the black boat, which is pretty interesting. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure at least one of them was going to go and attack it, but no, we're not even going to be worrying about the black boat. We are going to be going full scale assault on the front. That is what we are doing. Now, Scandalous not really that far behind in the properties. We are behind by 1, but it's not like overly a big deal. 17 to 18,000 funds, you know, that's not much of a difference. Yeah, it's not like a major difference, that's for sure. Okay. Ooh, we actually did not lose our recon. That is very lucky. Well, not actually very lucky, but there, I think it's like an 85 to like 90 something roll for this attack, but with the extra luck damage or minimal luck, I would say it's probably likely that might have been a low roll. But recon survives, so we do get to see the field of battle another day here, which is very nice. Oh, and we cap the comm tower, plus 10% firepower on the FLAK. We don't have... Whoa. Okay. Is that a... Could have KO'd the tank, but whatever. This is FLAK, man. FLAK does what FLAK wants, and we don't question him. Alrighty, folks. Continuing on with the fight, we got double recons. Like, all of our recons are on one side of the map at the moment, so they are going to be seeing like quite a bit, but we don't really have a whole lot of vision up in the north, which is very interesting. 27 to 29 units at the moment, and Noobplaine is slightly ahead in value. However, you do have to take into account the lack of a black boat. So this is more like 9250, 9250, something like that. Oh, and we got the brute force. We have the FLAK power. Ooh, this is gonna be something, folks. This is gonna be something indeed. Let's see what kind of rolls we can get. Alright, going in with the recon. Ooh, got a big 80% roll right there. Finishes off with the infantry. And we are going in to attack another infantry. Got the clear right there. Ooh, and that opens up the artillery to a tank strike. And we are definitely going to be taking that tank strike. Oh, takes it all the way down to 1. What a brutal hit. And we KO. We KO the tank on the road. Very nice. Infantry attempted to go in for a luck roll against this copter, but 100% failed. Definitely a humiliation on the on the part of that infantry right there. Second infantry went in for the attack, did a little bit more damage, but ultimately failed in his task once again. So is what it is, folks. That is just FLAK things. But another tank comes down and clears the recon, which is very nice. So in Noobplaine's mind right now, he's like, my opponent can't see anything. He has no idea what's going on. He's got no idea. But what he doesn't know is that Scandalous knows. And Scandalous knows that he doesn't know. Are we going to be seeing a super co-power? Or are we going to be seeing a co-power? Oh, we got the barbaric blow. Now this is the big one. Remember, this can go up to 89% or down to like, what was it, like 49% or something like that? Something ridiculous. Okay. What are we going to be seeing here? First roll. Easy money. Okay, second roll. Oh, 40% damage against a tank. Oh my god. Savagery. 7 HP battlecopter. Rolls right up to this battlecopter. Takes it all the way down to 1. What a hit indeed. Sadly, it's in battlecopter range, but what a hit indeed. The devastation. Oh, normal roll for that one here, so not really anything too significant. Manages to clear with the second infantry. Do we have many more attacks? Easy clear right there. And we are going for the comm tower capture. Going in with a recon attack here. Recon definitely failed in his attempt, so that was not very good, unfortunately, but our good friend Mr. Pink Tank down here definitely saved the day with a one-shot KO against the full HP tank that was in the front lines. What a beautiful attack right here, just demolishing the competition. 5 HP tank moving up, does a 30% roll, doesn't finish it, but artillery clears. Now, overall, not too bad of a co-power. Not too bad indeed. Getting a couple buys, getting a couple builds, and you know, we're feeling good about ourselves. We're feeling not too shabby at all. Noobplaine does have a lot of reinforcements along the way, but once the dust settles here, you know, it was not too shabby. But I think Noobplaine is just a little bit more ahead overall. So we'll see. We'll see if he overextends and does something silly and ends up losing his entire army. This is FLAK we're talking about, folks. FLAK can do some wildly unpredictable things. Alright, it's day 15. And we are 18 to 18, actually. We are dead even on... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We walked into the trap, and there's an artillery right there. Oh, God, and there's a tank right here, and he's gonna go up and hit him, and then this guy's gonna hit him, and oh god, those guys are gonna be in so much pain. Interesting artillery placement, but it does give another target to attack, so alright indeed. Going up and taking a strike on this little tank right there. Scout the forest, eliminate the recon, bring the anti-air in, destroy another infantry, and build more tanks, because you gotta get the tanks on the field. Oh, and we got another brute force. Okay, so here comes the luck rolls once again, folks. Let's see what happens. Oh, a big 80% roll with the recon. Tank going up, just obliterating that tank, obliterating an infantry, stopping the cap on the comm tower. And there's still 2 rolls that can happen. Oh boy. Oh, it's just a normal roll right there, but does manage to clear the tank. Very unfortunate for our friend Scandalous. That was a fairly brutal blow to the northern section of the map there. That puts him down by quite a few units. 20 to 27 units and 67,000 value to 110,000 value. But we got the brute force. Let's see what brute force can do for us today. And we get a clear on a tank. Are we going to get a clear on the... Oh, we did not clear. We did not clear the artillery, unfortunately. Oh, lordios. Now, we do clear the battlecopter. We attempt to go in for the luck roll with the recon. I don't think that would have been guaranteed in any way, but did go for it. Ooh, we don't get a clear right there. We are going to be forced to use the tank. Oh, a very low roll, actually. That's quite unfortunate. All right, triple tank build right there. Goes in for a luck roll with that guy, but doesn't actually get it, which is perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure that infantry would have been dead anyways, so might as well go in for the attack. So after the dust settles here, Noobplaine a little bit ahead, Scandalous in a not bad position. You know, it's Fog of War. Lots of things can happen in Fog of War. Noobplaine doesn't really have a whole lot of attacks here. He is able to come in here and maybe attack with the tank and the battlecopter, but doesn't really have a whole lot of other options other than that. Alright, taking defense position, push up a few units. Very nice. Okay. This is a pretty risky position. Pretty risky position to push up into, because we don't really have a whole lot of reinforcements. We do have a clear, and we got an attack, and we probably got a clear on this, but we have no idea what's in the shadows, right? So we're going to see if he goes up for it. And he goes up for it. All right, cool. Beautiful stuff, folks. Beautiful stuff. All right, just forming the front line. Eliminating the artillery in the back. Cool. Has no units up here, so there's not really anything we can do up there. We do have to just kind of win this front down here. The map is basically looking very similar on either side, actually. You know, minimal units up here from pink and minimal units over here from black hole, so it's going okay. Oh god, we sniped the battlecopter. We sniped the battlecopter out of existence. Oh, those pesky little praying mantis looking guys, you know. They're little antennas just taking people out. It's unfortunate. All right, that was a pretty devastating attack over here. We might be able to cope out, get a nice little attack going. If we don't get a very significant co-power out of this turn, it might be GG, because we are down 65,000 to 106,000 at the moment. Yeah, let's see what we get. Let's see what we got going on. We only do 10 grams, so we do 10,000 damage. In total, get return with a brute force, and it looks like we get a clear on the eastern tank. Get a couple more KOs here, and then ouch. Yep, that's just FLAK for you. FLAK is just coming in and just decimating people with those luck rolls. It seems like the only time when FLAK ever gets bad luck is when I'm playing FLAK. I swear, I get the worst luck rolls out of everybody on Advanced Wars. By the way, classy medium tank build. Now, I posed the question to Noobplaine, where's your classy medium tank? 'Cause it ain't on the field. Do better, folks, do better. Alright, carrying on. Nice little T-copter build here, though. He's definitely going to be able to funnel a lot of infantry around with that guy. Another clear on a tank and double infantry clear. 23 to 27 units at the moment. 27 to 17 units. 10 unit lead at the moment. Not getting a clear on the battlecopter here either is pretty rough, unfortunately. I know that the unit, I'm pretty sure, what did it have, like 3 hit points? So I know it wasn't going to happen, but it would have been nice if it happened. Alright, so not really many attacks that we can do there. We are going to have to just let some properties go up here temporarily until our big, beefy, classy boy gets to the front lines. Battlecopter has been trapped by an infantry. This little transport copter is doing work, funneling the little boys all over the place. These little guys are right here, just plopping them over there and plopping them over here, just doing what needs to be done. Alrighty, folks. How many flippin' floppa tanks do we got here? We got 8 tanks. 8 tanks, 4 battlecopters, 2 anti-air, 3 recons, and an artillery. Versus a classy medium tank. Now, who wins that battle? Obviously, the classy medium tank wins the battle through sheer intimidation. You cannot stand up to a classy medium tank. It is just too powerful. Another luck roll, another 2-hit clear that probably shouldn't happen over here. So once again, just FLAK things happening over here. Alrighty, folks. So, despite taking some pretty heavy losses here, Scandalous is definitely still in the game at the moment. Now, he is lower in unit count. The value is starting to get up here. If Noobplaine makes a mistake and pushes into the wrong spot, there can be some serious consequences. But I think he's planning on just playing it safe, which is a very un-FLAK-like characteristic. You normally don't see FLAKs be safe. FLAKs tend to want to yeet and push everything into the front line while shouting some sort of barbaric war cry. And I just don't think that we have seen enough barbaric war cries from Noobplaine here. Definitely needs to up that FLAK game, up the FLAK cosplays, start yeeting those units, get them out there, and just get it done. That's what we got to do with FLAK. 100%. Oh, and we do not get the clear. We don't get the clear this time. The luck has failed us. We did not get the clear. Oh, Lord. But we get the clear. We get the clear. Beautiful stuff, folks. Beautiful stuff. Look at this attack again here, folks. Just when you think all things are lost, the battlecopter rushes in, the tank rushes in, the sense of dread and defeat fills the void where these units' souls used to be as they sit on this beach waiting to be fed to that Kraken himself. But then, out of the shade, here comes a hero. Another tank comes in and just one-shots the recon. He's like, no, I will save you, don't worry. And I have a friend. And then the friend shows up here and just clears the recon, saving the day. Will they be able to escape the wrath of the Kraken? I don't know yet, but they have a chance. And that is, whoa, no. And that is what's important. But what else is, what's also important, what also is important is the classy boy just revealed himself and also possibly just fed himself to the Kraken. I'm very, very terrified at the moment. Oh no, I'm so terrified. Please, please don't let my classy boy be fed to the Kraken. Oh no, here comes the brute force. Here comes the brute force. Oh no, it was a 50% roll. Oh my god. Alright, so this is normal damage, right? This is about normal damage. You know, you're going to be getting like a 3 to 5 from an artillery hit, but this hit right here, look at this. Oh, he thought He thought he could come up there and attack my classy boy, but no. No. He's like, I'm not gonna let this happen. You can attack me with all the force you want, but I will stand. And I will not move. I will not be intimidated off of this beach. Now let's see if that continues. I will not be intimidated off of this beach. Beautiful stuff, folks. Now he is sitting at 4 HP, which is pretty low. But he's not out of the game yet. And these guys did actually manage to survive the Kraken. Very low HP, but you know, they're still in the game, folks. They're still in the game. Alrighty. Carry on. All stories aside for now. Double artillery build too. Another recon, another tank, day 23. And we got a clear on another. What was that? Was that a tank? Was that a tonk? Yeah, we got a clear on a tonk. Going back to get some heals. Hero recon just rushing up into the front line just to gain the information. Knows that there's a battle copter. Knows there's an anti-air. Knows there's infantry and these double tanks right here. The intel has been gained. Oh, and the tanks are moving up. So we get a clear on the infantry, which is a very easy clear with the artillery. Then we move in with the tank, attempt to get a clear here. Probably could have been a one-shot, but I think because of Noobplaine's defense right now, it was not a one-shot. Even the anti-air didn't clear. Ah, it's bad luck. Oh, we got a rocket. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what happens to the rocket here. As we know, here on the Semi-Original Guy channel, rockets tend to get bullied pretty hard on this channel. So we're gonna see if the trend continues and see just what happens to this rocket here. Now, we did spot the recon, because, I mean, obviously we saw it go in there. So we take it out, and we spot the lone tank down here that was at relatively high HP. Was it at high HP? I think it was. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a rough loss right there. That is a rough loss indeed. But we're at day 23, and we're still equal for properties. So, I mean, it might come down to who can actually manage to cap a property in the next couple days. My classy boy survives again. 1 HP survives another 2 attacks. What a flippin' legend. What a legend. Beautiful. This guy better survive until the end of the game, I swear to God. I will be very, very happy. Not going in for the super, though, which is pretty interesting. It's kind of... The only thing I can think of, maybe, he didn't want to risk not clearing this unit down here. So he just wanted to, like, guarantee that that was taken out before he uses the barbaric blow. Maybe that's the storyline here, folks. But we do have 3 tanks in the front line left to do attacks. I mean, we can attack this infantry too. We might be able to... Well, actually, you know what? We might have a few attacks. We might be able to luck roll this tank out of existence with our 2 anti-airs. Well, I have 2 anti-airs and the tank. We might be able to luck roll that guy out of existence, which would actually be really, really good. Because if we luck roll him out of existence, then this front is won. Because he won't be able to push in after that. So, let's see. Ooh, takes the artillery all the way down to 1. Why did we... I guess it's more likely that that would clear. Okay. Oh, we're going in with the anti-airs. Beautiful. Oh, we don't get the clear. Are we going to get the clear with the infantry? No. No, we didn't get the clear with the infantry. Oh my God, no. No, I was hoping. Okay, so we get returned with a brute force here. Interrupts the cap. Oh my god. Oh, that guy only has 1 HP, so that's fine. Doesn't get the clear on this guy here, though, so that's pretty nice. Oh, it gets the clear with the 1 HP dude, though. Doesn't attack the artillery at all. And just once again, infantry just failing at existing. Not getting any of those luck rolls at all down there. Okay. 21 and 29. Noobplaine is definitely still ahead when it comes to units, but nobody has captured a property. Somebody needs to capture a property in order for this game to be over. Now, you see here, this rocket actually did get some value, and we did attack something, so far, so good, folks. He is getting something done, and he's not bullied yet. Day 25. I did not expect this to be this long. Holy macaroni and cheese. These flocks have just been flocking it out this entire time. Oh, we get another clear. We don't get the lab capture, which would have been fantastic. Multi-pronged attack over here. Ooh, and we lose a battlecopter. Lost the battlecopter. Very sad indeed. Multiple infantry down here on this front now, which is very spooky. Maybe a high likelihood that something might be capped. Now, we might get lucky, though. We might get lucky. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. We could get an attack. We could scout. Destroy. Anti-air. Destroy. Could get that. I'm just gonna go. Not gonna explain anything. Let's just do it. Let's see what the flocks can do. Oh yeah, there we go. Just infantry, just failing at existing, man. It's just what's going on here. They're just not getting stuff done. Okay, so we go for the riskier hit. Go for the riskier hit, but it paid off. Paid off a lot because we took out the anti-air. And we took out a battlecopter. Well, almost took out a battlecopter, but he's feeling the hurt. He's feeling the hurt, folks. 100% feeling the hurt. Day 26. Noobplaine. Player 2. What are we going to be able to do? Are we going to be able to acquire a property? We don't really have anything here. We don't have any options here. Our best option? Maybe go for the comm tower. That might be what we're gonna do. No, we're gonna go for the lab. We're gonna go for the lab and the comm tower. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's going for the lab and the comm tower at the same time. Holy macaroni and cheese. Oh, and he doesn't see. He doesn't see. He's got no idea. He's got no idea what's going on. Is he gonna get it? He might just sneakily get the the lab. Oh my god, no! What is this? What is this? We're supposed to... He didn't. Ah, he failed at existing. Alright, we get the clear though. Our hero recon came in once again and got the clear. At this point, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. Alright. Let's just take a look at that rocket shot again. Like, holy moly. Just, see ya. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. He spotted it. He spotted it. He knows he's going to get the cap. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Noobplaine responding with a brute force of his own. Captures the lab. He captures the lab. He's ahead by 1 property at the moment. What a champ. This little infantry right here standing in the center of the map. This guy, he knows what's up. He knew the objective. He knew what needed to be done, and he got it done. He captured the lab, which was priority number 1. We had to get some sort of a cap, but Scandalous. Going in for a capture of his own. And we can block. Is it gonna work? No. This guy can't reach anyways. Okay. We're gonna get a city. We're gonna get a city. We're gonna flip a city. Flip a city right now. It's gonna happen. Watch this. He's not gonna be able to stop it. There's nothing he can do. He's gonna get that city. He's gonna join Cap over here too. Sitting at 2 health, 2 HP to go. Yeah, it's pretty risky, pretty wild. It's pretty wild stuff right there. Probably gonna be getting that calm tower. Day 29. We could luck roll it. Battlecopter might be able to take it down to 1. There's a chance. There's definitely a chance. I'm afraid to click. Poor FLAK. Poor FLAK. Poor guy. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. We lose the comm tower. And that, unfortunately, is going to be the end for our friend Scandalous. Noobplaine is the winner today. I'm a little bit sad for our poor friend Scandalous at the end here. Now, I think because of the comm tower, Noobplaine would be at 20. But then he would go down to 19 because of this flip. So, if we did get the roll here, I think Scandalous would have won. I think he would have. I think that would have been it. But unfortunately, that's not the case today, and Noobplaine was victorious after a very explosive and tense battle between these flocks. Congratulations to both players. That was a highly entertaining match to watch indeed. And if you guys haven't noticed, the trend is broken, folks. The Rocket was the bullier and not the bullied on this map. So quite a time indeed for this guy. So I very much hope that you guys enjoyed the game today. If you did, consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. So take care of yourselves and bye-bye for now.